Colorado, and welcome to this political update. We haven't had one for a while, and there's lots to talk about, so let's get right down to it. Legislatively, the Ganyankahaga of Kahnawake law, that was formerly the membership law, is undergoing amendments, as we all know. The second meeting happened this week, and a very successful meeting is where we're at right now as we're in the second hearing. And the meeting was successful. All of the agenda items passed unanimously with full consensus. And the next meeting coming up will be on Tuesday the 24th at the Golden Age Club. And by the looks of things, it'll be only a couple of more meetings, and hopefully this process will be complete. In related news, the residency law is going to be announced very shortly. It will be posted. That announcement is expected at any day, as is the proposed cannabis law here in Kahnawake. So those are two things to be looking for very shortly. As well, in the news, gaming has been very much a topic of contention in the community. Mohawk Council of Kahnawake has agreed to move forward with a plan, along with two local poker houses, to have electronic gaming devices within their premises. And a public meeting is going to be coming up. The Chief and Council and the proponents have been meeting, and expect a community meeting on this topic at the end of the month, so more to come on that. Elsewhere, the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake met with the new mayor of Chateauguay. His name is Pierre-Paul, and he defeated the incumbent Nathalie Simon in last summer's Chateauguay election, as well as his whole slate of candidates. Basically an all-new Chateauguay council. So they met for the first time with our guys here in Kahnawake. It went very well. Topics were about the relationship, a little bit about the land, economic development, and as such. So a good start. And like I said, everybody seemed to come out of there looking like it's a much better relationship than certainly we've had in the last 10 years or so. Also, yesterday being Wednesday, April 4th, there was a meeting with the Minister of Crown-Indigenous Relations and Northern Affairs, formerly the Minister of Indian Affairs, Carolyn Bennett. Grand Chief Norton, along with Christine Zachary-Diome and Clinton Phillips, met with the minister on a new initiative from the government that is designed, it's a national engagement process on the development of a recognition and implementation of rights framework. Lots of words. Was it a successful meeting? Grand Chief said, well, really the message to the minister was, if you're going to invite us to meetings like this, you got to give us more warning, because it's only been about 8 or 10 days since the meeting was called. Kahnawake was invited, and something of this importance certainly needs more time. We'll have more on that in the days and weeks to come, I am sure. And finally, the Iroquois Caucus has sent out invitations to the traditional bodies and the Iroquois Caucus communities. Each one of them is responsible for sending the message to the traditional bodies for a summit on not only membership, but also citizenship. As everyone knows, I think by now, Canada has passed the S3 amendments to the Indian Act, which could see upwards of 1 million new Indians created by Canada. Is this going to be problematic? Probably, almost certainly. And so the Iroquois Caucus communities decided to have a meeting with as many people as possible to see where this is going to go and what a plan could be. The meeting is very preliminary. It's going to be a 2-day summit in Akwesasne happening later in April. I believe it's the 18th and the 19th. But stay tuned, we'll have more on that. So plenty to update you on. Thanks for paying attention.